A 34-year-old man from Buckley West, accused of the double murder of his relatives, is appearing in the Delport Magistrates Court in the Northern Cape. It's alleged the suspect fatally stabbed a 66-year-old and his 52-year-old female partner on Friday evening. The suspect then allegedly went to another relative, a 45-year-old police officer, and also stabbed him. The police officer is now fighting for his life in hospital. Let's cross live now to our colleague Thabiso Radebe, who is at the court for the latest on this story. Thabiso, what happened in court?
Yes, of course, Des, good morning to you. We're coming to you live from the Delport Magistrates Court. It's in the Northern Cape here, where we're expecting the suspect, a 34-year-old suspect, to appear on obviously 2 charges of murder and also attempted murder. But with me here, I've got the community. He's yet to appear. We are still waiting. But with me here, I've got one of the community members, Dr. George Demonse, who's going to be telling us about this particular case and how do they feel. How do you feel as the community? Because I understand that here there's a problem of drugs in this particular area.
Good morning, Desiree. Good morning to the viewers. We are very much devastated on what happened after we received the news on Friday evening. We are shocked because it's an ongoing thing. It's not the first time that such an incident happened, and we can say it's all drug related, because a normal person in its own mind will never revert to something like that.
So, but how has this affected you as the community around here?
As the community, we've decided to come together, mobilize ourselves and say enough is enough, because it's really enough now. All our families, all ourselves, we are under threat. We are living under threat. Yesterday we just celebrated or commemorated Human Rights Day, and to feel that you are threatened in your own country, and especially by people that are coming from foreign areas. And what we've noticed now recently, people are committing crime and all these other wrongs in larger areas and running to our smaller areas to come and hide here. And this is not hiding places for them. We want to send out a strong message that we are going to act against all of them. If they want to come here and commit crime in our area, we will deal with them in a way that they won't understand.
Talking about dealing with criminals and also people who are trafficking drugs here, I can see here the EFF is here and also the Patriotic Alliance is here. Moving forward, what are we going to be doing now in order to combat these drugs?
Just recently we saw what happened with the launch of Operation Dubula. Yesterday we had Operation Viela in Kimberley. We are going to start an operation, a very serious operation in Decathlon. We will not allow our children to be swallowed by wrongdoing. If people are illegal in our country, they have to leave. If they are legal here doing wrong things, they must also leave.
There you have it, George Demonse, one of the community members here, saying that they are going to be mobilizing the community to fight drugs, because this problem has been caused by particularly drugs. Yes, of course, we are still waiting for the suspect to appear in court. It's his first appearance because he was arrested on Friday, immediately after the murder case and also the attempted murder. So we will wait and see what's going to be happening today in court. He's facing charges of murder and also the attempted murder. Des?
Thabiso, any new updates on the person who was stabbed, who is fighting for their life in hospital?
Yes, I cannot hear you clearly. Yes, of course, one member, a family member, he's actually the cousin of the suspect, is fighting for his life in the ICU at the hospital, because he was also stabbed several times on his body. So he's actually fighting for his life. He's a police officer who's fighting for his life at the hospital, and the two obviously passed on Tuesday at the scene of the incident.
Thabiso Radebe, thank you so much for updating us on this really sad story.